I am going now to talk about the resume of what we talked about, the good news of the kingdom of God. We said in our last topics that the message in the Bible, it is about the kingdom of God. But we can't talk the kingdom of God by ignoring the kingdom of darkness, whose the king is Satan. That is why, briefly, I want to talk, to pass through quickly what we talked. We talked in Genesis chapter 1, verse 27 up to 31, about the creation of the earth and the establishment of the kingdom of God. Who's the king in the earth was Adam. But after the failure, we talked how the Lord processed to reestablish the kingdom, his kingdom again, because the man didn't be faithful. In Genesis chapter 49, verse 8 till 10, we see a prophetic message from Israel when he blessed his children about the restoration of the kingdom of God through his son, Jesus Christ. That is when the apostles were with Jesus, asked how they can pray. And Jesus said, let the kingdom of God come, and let the will of God be done in earth as it is done in heaven. The will of God is the establishment of his kingdom and the working together with his humanity he has created. So, we see how God, by the salvation through Jesus Christ, established a new covenant that freed the man from the kingdom of darkness by elevating him as a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a property of God. That is when we read also in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 4 to 30, we see the mysteries of that restoration, that salvation, when Jesus established however believe in him as the body, his body, the bride, the Son of God, and so on. It means the salvation of God, the sacrifices offered by Jesus at Calvary, reestablish the man in his place. So, as we talked in details in the past topics, now we are introduced a new topic, the mysteries of the kingdom of God. Any kingdom has three things. Even we can talk about one, but that englobes three things. First of all, every kingdom, the kingdom of God, the kingdom of Satan, the kingdom of man, has an actor. The actor is a platform that the divinity communicates with the creator, the created man. It means it is through an actor that the communication between a man and the God is possible. When there is no actor, There is no communication between a man and God, between man and the divinity. It means it is a platform that is intermediate between human and divinity. That is why the kingdom of God also has an altar, and also the kingdom of darkness has his altar. You can ask me the question about that. What the Bible said about that. The first altar we see in the Bible is the altar established by Abel. The children, the two sons of Adam and Eve, starting worship and communicate with God. They start to restore what the parent failed to do. As I said, without altar, it shall be not possible that Abel and Cain shall sustain the communication between them and God. That is why they established an altar. And when they established an altar is nothing without sacrifice. And the sacrifices can't be offered to God without fire. That is the mystery of the kingdom of God. You can't communicate with God when there is no altar, when there is no sacrifice, when there is no fire to burn the sacrifice. So, slowly, step by step, I'm going to show you the mysteries that people don't know about the altar of God, of the kingdom of God, and also we will try to touch also the altar for the kingdom of the darkness. I say, if you follow me well, that the establishment of the altar starts with Cain and Abel. That is where they went to offer their sacrifices from their toil, from the work of their hand. As we read in the Bible, the Cain was toiling the ground. He was cultivating the ground. He was a farmer producing clothes. And he take the reap, he take the harvest, and go and take them to his altar, which was in his field. When he went to offer his sacrifice, the sacrifices didn't be accepted, because maybe how we presented the sacrifices. Maybe Cain thought that it is just offering anyhow and whatever, just to follow the custom. But God rejected his offer. But when Abel got to offer, he take the good things, the good animal, the good things from his labor as doing livestock, and he burned, and the incense went up to God, and God smelled it and accepted his offer. Why God accepted the offer of Abel and rejected the offer of Cain? We will go next day to enter in deep why, and also we will discover what kind of sacrifice that God can accept and the other God can reject. The next time we're going to talk about that mystery. But we can just finish at this secret. God accepts a living sacrifice. So the cross was not living sacrifice because they don't have blood. You can't talk about life when there is no blood. Let us continue next day, talking about the mysteries of an altar, a sacrifice's voice, a fire, and the oil to keep the fire burning. God bless you. See you next time.